Welcome back to the Beer Belly Ballers podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Danny, and as always, I'm joined by Cam, A1, Smeed. How are we, first and foremost?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm still good.
We're not referencing Jay. Jay's
I was going to say,
absence.
Jay is absent today.
He'll be here for the next one.
So we've got a slightly different format this week. We're going to do a bit of a Euros preview, come up with some predictions as it starts in only a few days' time. But before we get into that, you've got a beer for us, I believe.
Yeah, I've been doing some rogue shopping in Home Bargains, so I have got a Guinness Foreign Extra 7.5% stout, which is probably about 3 weeks out of date.
Oof.
So
great.
I'm hoping this is absolutely horrible and we can have something else in the absolute minging tier.
Yep. Lucy juice.
Is it warm as well?
No, I actually did put it in the freezer before I came
looks
here.
warm.
How can
Looks
it look
warm.
warm?
Nah, I kind of know what you mean.
There's no condensation on it.
Sorry.
I feel like a Guinness always looks a bit warm though.
Ugh.
It's just like a pint.
It's,
Well,
like,
not a
it's like a baby Guinness.
yeah.
But like the,
All
the
this
foam
is
at the
cold.
top's like brown.
It smells stronger than normal Guinness.
Quite it is.
Yeah. What?
It smells like a spirit.
Cheers.
Spirit Guinness.
I kind of know what you mean, actually, yeah.
I swear, Smeed, you've mentioned this on pod before that you've had one of these.
I haven't had that one. It's there's a Guinness original. I think it is.
Very coffee,
Yeah.
but also it does smell like a bit of a shot.
Yeah.
If you've got a hangover, this is not what you want to drink.
Right, are we ready?
Like
Chin
food.
chin, boys.
Cheers.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, it's strong. You're really strong.
I don't like that.
I just
Ugh.
meant it. It's not that bad.
That's more coffee though,
It just
isn't
tastes
it?
like
Norman?
Guinness to me.
Nah, that
can't
don't
really-
taste like a Guinness.
I didn't mind that. I'd drink that.
Oh, nah.
I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah, it
drink
is
loads
quite
of
strong.
it.
It tastes like Marmite.
Yeah. No
Do you
one
know
would.
what I mean?
I
It's got
can't.
kind of aftertaste,
Like a
doesn't it?
Bovril.
Yeah.
You either love it or you hate it.
I think it's quite nice.
I hate
Yeah.
it.
I like Marmite.
I quite enjoyed that. I don't
like
don't like Marmite though.
Grow up. What do you have on your
Their
What do you have on your
slogan is
toast? You probably have
literally,
jelly.
You love it or you hate it.
Jelly, not even
Jelly.
jam.
He's been
Nah,
to-
he's
been
a
to
child.
Mexico-
I
he's
bet he
been
has
to
jelly.
Mexico for 2
And
weeks.
sprinkles, hundreds of thousands. He's the type of bloke, isn't he?
I just have
What,
butter.
with his breakfast?
I
Yeah.
just have butter.
Where we
Toast.
gonna put?
Just a slob. Slob?
A slob.
Oh,
of
it's like
A
a-
butter.
slob of butter.
Tiny little piece in the middle.
Nice.
And I eat around it, and then that's like the nice piece. I don't really do that.
How do you even think of that?
Like the chocolate bit on the end of the cornet.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
Like
butter in the middle of a
That was
slice of
the
toast.
a butter island.
Butter Island.
Right, should we talk about the football?
Where are we putting this first?
I don't think it's that
I
bad.
think it's alright.
I'd drink that.
It's not.
It kind of sits with HP, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I'd put that above HP. HP.
Nah.
I'd
HP
rather
rank.
drink HP than that.
Nah.
I'd rather the
Definitely
HP.
I'd rather that than the HP.
Yeah, 100%.
None of us agree.
I don't think it's that bad. It just tastes like Guinness, really.
Nah, because it tastes worse. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Marmite though. It's
you can
nice.
finish that.
I think it's
Alright.
nice.
Feels like a bit warm, and it, you know.
I don't think I want to finish it.
Oh, it's so
I
nice,
have a
but I
look at
don't
the
want
bottle?
any more.
You want the rest?
Well, I'll just,
It can't be that nice if no one wants to finish it.
I'll have another.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll have a little bit more.
you're piping up
Oh.
now. I'll stick with my big Kingfisher for today.
It is like the consistency of Marmite as well. Look at that coming out.
You
I wouldn't
can't
say
say that
consistency.
looks not. It's not. You
Well,
can't
yeah,
pour
okay.
a
Maybe
Marmite.
maybe not consistency.
Spread
Colour.
it out,
I
you say?
think that's what I mean.
colour, yeah.
Close. Yeah. On to football. So how many days are we away now at time of record?
3.
3 days away. Well, until the tournament starts, 5 until England's first game, and
Fuck was that?
just gonna brush past it.
When does this go out? Does this go out on the Friday?
This will
Yeah.
go out on the Friday.
So you're
Okay.
listening to this on Friday.
Wow, great.
How is that worse than the fucking child with Viagra?
I'm really looking forward to this tournament. I think it's going
I'm
to be
gassed.
the best
I'm
Euros
not.
ever.
I think the
I
internet, the
was.
friendlies has just kind of killed my. But I'm still
they
going
don't
in
matter.
optimistic.
I
Nah,
think
it does, though.
Southgate's got a tactic. He wanted to lose that game.
Did he?
No.
People had then underestimated us.
Lower
and-
everyone's expectations.
Yeah.
We're still the bookies' favourites.
Yeah, that's
Shouldn't
not going
be.
to change from the. Well, I think we'll see from our predictions who've actually got to win the tournament. But
Yeah,
I'll be very surprised if there's 4 Englands around this table.
no.
No.
So we might as well start off against our first game, Serbia.
Should we talk about the squad first?
I was going to say,
the squad Southgate's picked, because we've not actually discussed that in the pod, have we? And there's been some noticeable omissions.
I think the big shot there is Grealish.
I think, I get like Eze's kind of taken that role on instead as like the ball carrying winger, and like you haven't seen that kind of Jack Grealish for a couple seasons now, like you did at the last major tournament, where it was kind of the whole nation was sub Grealish on, he's going to make a difference, and he did. But I understand why he's not been chosen, but I think, I don't know.
You've got Gordon in the team now as well. He plays off the left, isn't he? And different type of player. Gordon's.
I think I would have taken Grealish over Gordon.
Oh, no.
I don't think you can on merit.
Gordon's looked good.
Yeah,
and he offers something different on the wing. Like
more directed.
He takes the ball past the player.
Yeah.
He's quick as fuck, isn't he? And if
Yeah.
you're not taking Rashford, you need to take Gordon.
Yeah.
He's got no pace on the left.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd have taken 3 strikers. I just don't see the need for it. I probably wouldn't have taken Watkins,
I don't know, man.
which seems harsh, but he didn't play well in the friendlies, and I
He
don't
didn't
know.
get any
Who's the other
support.
striker? Kane.
Tony.
Tony.
No, Tony.
I
He
don't-
missed a sitter against Iceland, didn't he?
Kane?
No, Tony.
I
They
didn't.
both
I
did.
can't remember.
To be honest,
Kane
I've-
definitely
I've,
missed a sitter.
I've kind of like tried to wipe them games from my memory because
I think we were half asleep for half of it.
terrible
weren't
football. But that's all going to change come Sunday when we absolutely tank Serbia.
Branthwaite missing out as well.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Went with Gay in the end.
Told you I was right.
Yeah.
I can't believe Dunk's got in. Honestly, I think he's
That is
fucking shit.
terrible.
I'd have taken Branthwaite over Dunk and had both Gay and Branthwaite.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I would have.
But they've got Konsa as well, and I
Yeah.
think Konsa
I
will
like
play over
Konsa.
Dunk. I think he's versatile in the
Yeah.
fact that that game. I think it was the last game he played. He got subbed on, and then kept the clean sheet for the second half. But the game before, he played centre back, right back, and left back all in one match.
You can play anywhere along
Granted,
the
it was it was a nothing game, kept a clean sheet, but I think it's good to have that kind of player. If you've got a centre half and a booking, and you need to make like substitutions, or you get an injury, like that's gonna be helpful.
It's the same type of player as Gomez, though, I think, isn't he? Like, I don't know if Southgate needed to take both, but then he's probably done it because of their left back problem, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Who are you playing at right back?
Walker.
Walker.
Carl
Yeah,
Walker.
yeah.
I think Trent's got to start midfield.
I think he
He's
will.
heavily rumoured, isn't he?
Yeah,
For the first game to
I
start.
think he might.
After watching them friendlies, I think he's got to drop Mainu, and I think we've just got to go.
Yeah.
Drop
Agreed.
Rice a little bit deeper. Kind of play with 2-8s, or 3-8s really, with Rice, Bellingham, Trent. That's what I do. But play with Trent on the right hand side, so
And then
Yeah,
you play
Bellingham through the middle.
Foden on the wing.
On the left,
Foden on the left, Saka
Yeah.
on the right.
Kane up top.
Playing through the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
I think we'll all agree on our starting 11 is pretty much
Yeah.
the same. Just imagine Southgate will probably go a bit more defensive.
See, if it was me, I wouldn't play Trent. I'll be playing.
Because you don't know ball.
I'll be playing Foden in the middle because for Man City, he's been unreal.
Where'd you
In
put
the
You,
middle.
you
Bellingham
can't
now?
play.
You can play Bellingham and Rice as a.
Bellingham's too deep then. You've got to get Bellingham forward.
Bellingham in
He's-
like a double pivot with Rice just won't
You
work.
just-
Like he's
you-
not.
He scored
Okay.
all of his goals and stuff playing the
Behind the striker.
Yeah,
It's like the late
defence.
runs, and
he can
he's a
play
bit of like a
both.
Lampard player, isn't he? How
Late runs beyond the striker
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
the penalty area.
I
That's
think
his
some-
strength.
I think unfortunately you've got to play Foden out on the left when he hasn't played there all season, and he's had the best season of his
yeah,
life.
played
He
a
has a bit.
bit.
He's played more on the right for Man City, but he can play on the left.
He's
The
played
thing
in
is,
middle,
though,
really.
I'd imagine he'll kind of get a bit of free roam, and the fact that he's not
Yeah.
going to be like
I hope so.
stick in that left wing position. He probably will filter into the 10 and get covered by the fullback, but I don't know. I'm really nervous for the first game, to be honest.
Yeah, they're not a bad team, Serbia, are they?
No.
I think with the expectations going into it, I think Serbia could be a stumbling block for us because I just don't think we're going to win all 3 games. England very rarely
We'll slip
do.
up against someone. won't
We'll
we?
slip up somewhere. And I looked at 3 games and went, yeah, that big pressure on the first game. Serbia, there's a bit of quality in that squad. Could be them, to be honest.
So what have you got as your prediction for the first game?
What, like scoreline?
Yeah, scoreline.
Or could be a 1-1, 2-2.
You're not backing the win?
I still think we'll win 1-0. I think it'll be tight, and I think we'll struggle to get the goal. I think it'll be one of them. Serbia
Yeah.
do sit deep, soak up a lot of pressure, and I think we struggle to break them down. And then I think it might be a sub that changes the game. I think he might bring on a Bowen or a Gordon that runs in behind, and
Yeah.
then tied Serbian legs. I think we just catch them. But
See, I think out of the groups in the game, I'm not that worried about Serbia.
I think we'll win all three.
I think we'll win all three.
We never do. We never do.
We did in the World Cup, didn't we? Didn't we?
No, we drew
remember.
against America.
Oh shit.
We in our lifetime, England have never won 3 out of 3 in the group stage of any major tournament.
That's going to change today.
No, I genuinely
This
think.
week.
I know.
So
It's
we
England.
should-
People like you, which is why it never comes home.
We should, of course, we should. Like we should win all 3 comfortably on paper, but it's just England never ever do.
I think we will, but I don't think Serbia. I think Denmark's going to be the struggle. I think we've seen it before. Like
I think they're the
There's
best team other than us.
100%. It's half of Brentford, isn't it? Pretty much. Like when you look at their team,
Are they still the team they were 4-6 years ago, though?
they're still relatively young. They're not like an aging squad like a Croatia or anything like that. I think I don't know. On paper, you don't look at them and they've got many superstars, but I think they're one of those teams that kind of have to play as a unit to get by.
I think it'll suit us more playing against a team like Denmark because
Yeah,
they're
I
a bit
feel a
more
bit like
likely
that.
to attack us and there'll be more space behind.
I agree.
Serbia and Slovenia are going to sit back and, as you said, absorb all that pressure, and that's when England struggle, is breaking teams down. But against Denmark, when there's a little bit more room to play with the quality in our team, I think we should definitely beat Denmark.
I think Serbia play back 5, don't they? Which I
Yeah.
think when they're playing a back 5, we just ought to go sort of not all out attack, but attack is the best form of defence, isn't it?
Yeah,
But Southgate won't do that.
probably
I
not.
think he might play Trent in midfield because Trent still offers you that cover defensively, doesn't he? I mean, I know there's always talk about him not being good defensively, but he is ultimately a defender. He plays there for Liverpool. He can
Yeah.
defend.
Yeah, it does help that he's got Van Dijk next to him, and instead
of
it'll be
course,
Lewis Dunk
Yeah.
picking up the pieces, which
So who do you think will start as the back four?
What I think
Could be a back
Southgate was.
so
You
Southgate
think
are
he'll
what you
play
want.
back five?
No, I think it'd be back. I think it'd be Walker. I think it'd be Stones if he's fit.
Yeah.
Gay,
five.
Trippier.
Yeah. And I don't hate that.
No, I'd agree with that. I think
Yeah.
that's the best we've got, really.
That's the problem. It's the best we've got. It's not great, is
Yeah.
it though?
No,
It's a shame Maguire's injured.
it
But,
is. but
I'd have felt a lot more comfortable with Branthwaite on the left centre half. Just being left-footed, the minute we come up against a Lukaku or someone, a big fucking lump
unit.
of a striker, you'll just bully Stones and Gay. They're not.
John Stones
not
don't get
imposing
bullied,
enough.
man.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
He's-
I rate Stones.
I
He's
think he's
a
quality.
great
Don't get me wrong,
defender.
but I don't think he's not a Maguire type centre
No,
half. He's a
no.
ball playing centre
Yeah.
half. He
Yeah.
he plays in between the lines almost, doesn't he? He's a bit of a sweeper, but I just think
I
we'll
think
get
there's going to
bullied.
be a lot of pressure on him this tournament, to be
Stones,
honest,
yeah.
because realistically, he's got to be the one controlling that back line.
Oh, he'll get injured first game, I think.
Do you reckon?
I just think he's the most injury
I
prone.
hope not.
I don't know. I just think he's.
Touch wood, but
I swear he always rolls his ankles and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
he's never had to drop out of a.
But there was a bit of scare in the
Tournament.
in the game the other day, wasn't there?
Yeah, I don't even know if he's fit. I think
But-
he trained today. Didn't
Yeah,
he?
I think he is. He was fine.
But
they've-
Shaw trained today as well, so
Yeah.
and he won't be playing.
No.
Who knows?
God knows. So what? You're both going draw first game.
I'm going to say
I think we'll win 1-0. I still think we'll win.
I think 1-0.
I just think it won't be as easy as some people make out.
it'll be close.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a Harry Kane penalty in like the 80th minute or something.
yeah.
I'll take that.
100%.
And then Denmark, I've gone 1-0 on my prediction. I think that'll be more of a
So I think if we're going to draw any game, that would be the game.
yeah.
I think we'll win that
2-0.
more comfortably than the Serbia game. I think
2-0, 3-1 for me.
if by that point we're already through, or we're only needing a draw, I think he might rotate it a little bit for the Slovenia game, and I think that's where we could slip up.
It's true.
I
but
just don't think
Slovenia haven't got much talent going forward, really.
Yeah, they've got and they've got Benjamin Sesko, or is he Slovakian?
Or Slovakian, I want to say. I don't know.
Is he?
don't
I
know
think he's
who that is.
Slovenian,
I don't know.
But
Anyway.
he's quality, he is, isn't he?
I don't
He's
know
just
who
signed a
this
new
kid is.
contract at Leipzig, I think.
I thought he was
But-
rumoured with Arsenal.
He is, but they've I think he signed a contract with Leipzig till 2029 with a sort of gentleman's agreement that he'll be allowed to leave next summer or the summer after.
Right, okay.
It's a big old contract, isn't it? 2029.
Yeah, he's a good player though.
But I think all these teams, you're going to need more than one player to beat England. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? None of them play. It's not like you're coming up against an Mbappe in a Denmark team. Like the best player is probably Norgard or someone.
Yeah, but-
Hoyland at Denmark could probably be their best player.
I feel like we struggle most when we're against a team that's just set up well.
Yeah.
Like, you saw it against the other day, Iceland. Like, Iceland were just set up well. We had one shot on target the whole game, and that's because Iceland restricted us to that.
They did a job on us, didn't they?
100%.
Yeah.
And that's where we struggle. It's because Southgate's not tactically equipped enough to break those types of teams down.
But that's the kind of team that you need, like your Eze's and stuff, to kind of go in and try and win the fouls, try and win a penalty, get like
Playing
a
between the lines, play
Yeah.
triangles, try and...
Yeah.
That's where you got to show your quality as an England international.
Yeah. And that's what Grealish did so well in the last tournament. It was winning them fouls for them set pieces and just putting defenders under pressure and like, shit, I'm on a yellow, like, can I lunge in? And then that puts the doubt in their mind, and then that creates chances for England. But yeah, I think we'll comfortably get through the group stage. It's something horrible.
Slip it
Though,
up.
very, yeah.
Famous last words.
2-0, 2-0, 1-0 losses, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So that kind of brings us on to then, like, how do you reckon some of the things are going to turn out in the tournament? Like, first of all, who's going to win?
It's hard, man, because I think every tournament there's a clear favourite, to be honest, or there's a couple. I think there's 4 or 5 teams that could win it this year. You got England, France, host Germany, Portugal look good, and Spain look good as well.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be between those 5. I don't think one's like...
What prediction?
Yeah.
Do you not want to throw like Holland in there?
No, I was just about to say Holland won't. Holland have been shit at tournaments for the last few years, so they won't challenge, I don't think. And then after that, there's no one, is there really? So it's just.
So are you going to
Belgium, maybe?
pick one? Belgium,
no,
Belgium, mate.
I'm going to predict Germany.
I've got Germany.
I just think in their home country, they're not going in as favourites as such, but they're kind of quietly going about their business. They've got a nice little squad together now. They're pretty defensively decent, and then they've got players like Florian Wirtz, Musiala, Gundogan.
Havertz.
I think they're a pretty solid
Havertz.
team.
I
You
still
know.
think it's mental they left Hummels out.
They'll play Rudiger and is that Tar they play,
Schlotterbeck.
or
Schlotterbeck from
yeah.
Dortmund, who's a good defender. He is.
Yeah. I think defensively they're probably one of the best teams, like, in the tournament.
Yeah.
They've got so many choices at centre half. To, like you say, not to bring Hummels for like that kind of experience, you would have thought England don't have that quality of centre back after John Stones and that kind of centre back, and that's kind of what we're missing.
Yeah.
Who's you having to win?
I think Portugal.
I don't believe the hype. I
don't rate them.
I think player for player, they probably have the best squad.
Yeah, it's
but
stacked full of talent,
but
man.
there's too many individuals that are gonna wanna.
It's what let them down at the World Cup. It was like watching England's golden generation 20 years ago, stacked full of stars. They don't play together.
Yeah.
If they grew a pair of balls and actually got rid of Ronaldo, I reckon they'd have a chance.
I don't think Ronaldo starts.
Ronaldo's shit now, but you know
I
damn
don't
well
think he
he will start
Oh,
because
yeah.
Roberto
No,
Martinez is too scared not to start him.
I don't think he'll
Ronaldo
start.
pretty much runs that national team.
Yeah.
You say that like Ronaldo. I still think Ronaldo scores most games he plays.
Nah, he's a bum.
He's a bum.
He's
He-
shit now.
he-
He
he-
is.
he-
Possibly
scored the
greatest
most
player of
goals.
all time.
He
in the
scored
Saudi league.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
but
the last
there's
He
World
didn't even win the league.
The last World Cup, Portugal, he wasn't playing well for Portugal. He got dropped, and his replacement bagged a hat trick in his first game.
And he cries on the bench. He's not good for morale.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I don't
just-
think he's a good person around the club when he's not playing. He's a whinger.
he is.
I could just see them like scraping through the group, then getting knocked out, and Bruno tears. I don't know. I can see it. already.
I think they'll make it to the semis. To be
I
honest,
do. There's no way that they're
I've
not
got
getting
them
out
to
of
go
that
to the
group.
semis. To be fair,
yeah,
I think Germany will knock them out in the semis.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I've got so. Who do you reckon you can have in your final then? Like,
Germany, France.
So, are we saying we think it's going to be one semi-final, and this, looking at the bracket, is how it could happen? Germany, Portugal, the other semi-final, England, France,
That's
I
how
think
I
that's
see
the
it.
most
that's how I
realistic
see
one.
it.
Yeah.
and I think it will be Portugal that knock out Spain in the quarters.
Yeah.
I think it could work like that.
I don't know. I got Germany to knock out Spain when I
Might have
did my
been Germany.
prediction.
Yeah. England, France, and Portugal, Germany. I would agree. Germany, France final.
You know what? Underdog. I know I haven't quite got to that bit yet, but I reckon Austria could get to the semi-finals.
Really?
The way I've predicted it on my predictor thing, I've got Austria to play Portugal in the quarters, and I think Austria could knock out Portugal. I can see it already.
Who have Austria got in the group? Netherlands, Poland, France.
Yeah, and Austria will come second.
And
France
what,
top, and
Netherlands
Netherlands will come third.
You think? Nah.
Yeah, I think
Holland will
Netherlands.
finish second.
Nah, I think Netherlands are pretty
Holland will
shit.
finish second there.
They've got an amazing defence,
got-
okay midfield, and then who've they got going up front?
Malin,
Memphis.
Depay.
Malin.
Depay's
Like
class.
Xavi
Nah, he's
Simons.
not. He used to be. He's going on. He's a free agent now.
Gakpo.
I don't even think he's any. Oh no.
Who's that mint for Austria?
Gakpo's shit.
He's
I'm
not
sorry.
that bad.
Austria
sorry,
class.
You know what Austria are for me? They're a team that qualifies for every major tournament, and they're just there to make up the numbers. They
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
all
Nah,
every
Austria
single
are
time.
going to be class.
I just don't see it.
Aus- Austria,
Name 5
bottom of
Austrian
the league.
players.
Huh?
5 Austrian players.
Alaba.
He's not going. He's
Yeah,
not made
I
the
know.
squad.
Good start.
Lima.
Yeah,
He's a good
player.
He's a good
Sabitzer.
player.
Sabitzer's okay.
Okay, he got to a Champions League final. I think he's more than okay.
He wasn't like a major part of that
It's a
team,
team
but
game.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Let
He
me-
started
I'll
in the
go
final. I think he's a good player because all the United fans were like, "What the fuck have we done wrong?"
He's not bad. He's just
'Cause
okay. He's not a great player. Look,
No, I'm not saying like he's a world beater, but I think
Arnautovic.
how old's he? About 36.
He's not playing anymore.
Schmid.
Me?
Vimmer.
I'm sorry,
Schlager.
Shagger.
Yeah.
Shagger.
Cham.
This is a shit team. They're
Yeah.
not
Nah.
getting out.
They're going to be class.
I think they'll get through the group on that third place thing, but Netherlands will finish second.
Who's your underdog, then?
Mate, Austria smashed Turkey 6-1 in March.
Yeah, but we know what happened
They
to
beat
Turkey.
Serbia 2-1.
No one's going to stick their neck out on the line and say Turkey are underdogs again.
No.
Or,
They beat
the
Slovakia
dark horses.
2-0. They beat Germany 2-0. They beat Estonia, Azerbaijan.
Oh.
They narrowly lost to Belgium, but
Oh,
And Belgium were down to 10 men as well. They're
yeah,
shit.
Belgium is shit. Nah, I think Austria are going to do well, you know.
My underdog. I'm still back in Denmark.
Nah.
I don't know,
Nah,
man.
round of 16, they'll get knocked out.
I think Scotland will get to the quarters.
Oh.
Really?
They've got
No
that
chance.
they've got that proper team spirit though, haven't they?
Yeah.
Whole like country properly behind them.
I think
Yeah.
they'll struggle to score goals.
Yeah, but they're like
Who'd
I
they have
could
up
see them
top?
like
Shay Adams.
scraping
And,
a win 1-0.
oh no, they had
here.
Lyndon Dykes, but he's been injured, isn't he?
John McGinn scores a lot of their goals
Yeah,
from
he does.
midfield.
He plays very far
McTominay
forward
as well.
for Scotland.
Yeah.
He plays almost as a number 10 for
Yeah.
Scotland.
And to be fair, like it does work for him. Like
Yeah.
he's
Striker is their problem. Is that
yeah,
Lyndon
they
Dykes
haven't
is-
got an out and out forward.
I don't think they'll get out of the group personally. I think Switzerland will come second, and I think Hungary will come third.
I think they'll get out of the group. I think
Yeah.
I think it'll be like it'll send that country into absolute chaos. They'll get, and then they'll get
I-
absolutely battered after.
I think they get out of the group. Yeah.
I don't.
I can't wait to
I
like
don't think
watch this
Switzerland
back.
and Hungary have got a lot about them, really.
Switzerland, I think they're half decent.
Switzerland.
You know?
No, I'm not saying they're bad.
They've got some good
but
players. Switzerland.
Switzerland are always a half decent shout as underdogs at Euros. They've got a decent record for like at least getting out the groups at the last few tournaments.
I think they've got a decent squad.
They have got
Fabian Schär, Bril Mbolo,
Shaka.
Shaka, Okafor, who plays for AC Milan.
Shaqiri's still going for him.
Shaqiri.
Mbolo.
Yeah.
How old's Shaqiri now?
Oh, he's got to be his
40.
last tournament. He's like late 30s.
He's playing in America at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's finished.
That bloke has the biggest quads.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were going to say something else.
Fancy him.
Lovely.
I wouldn't know how to say his underdogs, to be honest.
It's a hard one.
It is a hard one,
Because I
mate.
do genuinely think the way this thing will pan out, no big team is getting much further than I reckon. There'll be one or two surprises that maybe get out the group, but the game after they're done.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think Croatia will have another good tournament.
I was just about to say, can I say Croatia? I don't think you can say them as
They're
an
not
underdog
really an
anymore.
underdog anymore, are
No.
they?
I've got them as my biggest early exit. I do.
Really?
I think they're still a decent outlet. I do.
I think
Too
they're
old.
old,
I
man.
don't think they've
Yeah,
got
but
That team has been
You say
together
they're
for
old,
so
but-
Yeah,
long
they have.
now. They are a unit.
Modric is still doing bits in the
Yeah.
Champions League. Brozovic is a good player. Kovacic is still
the...
doing
You
it.
say
Like,
that, but Modric doesn't start for Real Madrid anymore. He doesn't
Nah,
have the
I'm-
legs.
he's still better than half the defenders in the world, though, and midfielders in the
Yeah,
world.
he probably is, but he can't go a whole game now.
I think he will
can.
for Croatia. Yeah.
It's his last major tournament.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've just got a feeling that this is Croatia are always like a kind of underdog, aren't they? Basically,
They've
Yeah,
always
it's-
been up there in like the last few tournaments.
Yeah.
They've always been.
I
They've
think
got
they'll
good
finish
record.
above Italy in the group, though. I do. I think Italy will be the biggest flop.
My shout for earliest exit was going to be Italy.
Yeah,
There's a
I
lot of
agree.
ones.
There's a lot of bigging up in Italy as well. Like people are like saying that their team now is stronger than it was in the Euros when we went
Huh?
out.
I couldn't name you. Honestly, I could name you about 4 Italy players. I think they're shit.
And didn't they fail to qualify for the World Cup?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. It was weird when you ran in European champions and they weren't at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Barella,
Chiesa.
Jorginho.
Bastoni.
Chiesa.
The thing is,
DeMarco,
though,
Donnarumma.
we don't watch any Serie A,
Scamaccia.
so it's
True.
like
But you could still name. We nearly named the entire German squad, and we could name nearly the French squad.
yeah,
and
but
Portugal
there's
squad.
a lot of Champions League players and
That's what I mean.
everything that's
Italy don't have players playing at the very top level.
Going to the German squad, do you think Toni Kroos starts every game?
Yeah, for
Probably.
experience,
he
leadership.
captains, wasn't he? Surely he'll
I'm
be the
not sure.
captain.
He could well be captain actually, or it could be Gundogan. I don't know.
Oh, maybe Gundogan, yeah.
Oh,
Or, in
oh,
fact,
Gundogan.
Neuer. I think Neuer will captain.
I don't
Is
think
Neuer
Neuer
going?
starts. Ter Stegen starts in goal for Germany. I think.
No, he's never started in a tournament ever.
Ter Stegen.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
never
but
started in a tournament.
Neuer
for
will
Germany.
definitely
Yeah, but
start
I think
this
I think he
tournament.
might this one.
He's got 0 minutes.
What a tournament!
It's-
And
it's-
tournaments,
Yeah, but I'm sure in the games leading up to this, Ter Stegen's been playing more.
Has it? I'm not sure.
I think so.
Yeah, but Neuer's just come back from an injury.
Nah, I swear he made a massive mistake the other day. Gundogan's Germany captain, by the way.
That doesn't surprise me.
Gundogan, Kroos, and
Wirtz or
Wirtz in midfield.
Musiala.
Musiala. Yeah.
He's
Who
Goretzka,
started last game?
No, I don't think
Ter
Goretzka's
Stegen.
made
That was March. Hang on.
I think Neuer will captain. It'll be his last major tournament.
He's just said Gundogan.
That's
No,
Jan-
not captain.
June.
Start, sorry.
June, Neuer.
I know who did start. Okay,
No, it'll be Neuer in goal.
Yeah, but Ramsdale started for us.
true.
Yeah,
What about the other one?
Will
So
be
he's
Neuer.
done that.
it will be Neuer.
But those are the last two friendlies, so yeah, it probably will be Neuer then.
I will be fuming if he starts Ramsdale. I don't
He
think
won't-
He
I
won't
don't
stick.
think
I
so,
can't
yeah.
stand Ramsdale. I think he's
Does-
shit.
Does anyone that's not an
I'll-
Arsenal fan like him?
I like him. He's a West
Or a
Brom fan.
West Brom fan?
Oh, I don't mind him.
I don't mind him as a bloke,
Yeah.
but as a player, I don't want him
I
anywhere
don't,
near.
I don't
squad.
like him as either.
When Arsenal played the Wolves, he was doing like, oh, shit. He was doing like that after the game. 5-1, 'cause West Brom beat him.
He's
5-1.
just-
Oh wow, that's what an achievement for him.
Great.
Twat.
Been relegated twice.
Yeah, he's crap, isn't he?
He's a bit
He
erratic.
can't even get in the Arsenal
isn't he?
team.
Have you seen that Tom Heaton's being like the third or fourth choice goalie, like potentially for?
Really?
I swear.
Well, he's goalkeeper coach because there's 3 goalkeepers, so they've got him on as a coach. Heaton.
He's not going to play game, is
No,
he?
no,
No, but I
He's,
just
he's,
thought-
he's not a member of the playing
no,
squad.
but I find it bizarre that he's going to the camp.
Yeah, as a coach.
As a coach, yeah.
Yeah, but Tom Heaton's never been a mint keeper, has it? And no one's ever gone like,
He's not
oh,
bad. He won't be a bad coach.
He could be. He could be a great coach. Who knows?
I don't know.
I think he
That's
must. He's probably quite a good coach. He's quite a small keeper, so when you're smaller as a keeper, you've actually got to know more about sort of
Goalkeeper.
well,
Positioning.
like positioning
Yeah.
and
Rather than just
yeah, rather than just lumping your body at it.
yeah.
I'm not having it.
Who'd you get instead?
Me.
Who do you
I don't know any
think's gonna be your
Saffron.
Early exit.
Alex Palmer. I said Italy. Yeah.
Italy early exits. Yeah,
I agree.
because that group, like Italy, could come third and
That's the hardest group, isn't
not
it?
progress, or it only takes like a shock was like lost to Albania.
Mate, I think Albania are decent.
They're not actually that bad.
When you actually look at some of their players,
they've got some like
they've
again.
got the Atalanta captain, haven't they?
Yes, can't
Can't
remember
remember his name.
But they're not,
Something.
I just think they could like they'll nick like a 1-0 against Italy.
Yeah, I can
Italy
see
will
it.
finish bottom.
Could also see Belgium going out quite early.
Yeah, same.
That's
Who-
quite an
who's in
easy
their group?
Romania,
Yeah, they've got an easy
Slovakia,
group, haven't they?
Ukraine. They're top in that group, man.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Ukraine aren't horrendous.
Ukraine will go through. I think it'll be them two. I think Slovakia and Romania.
I agree. There's a potential for an upset there though with Belgium because Slovakia ain't.
I still think
are
Belgium are
awful.
better than you think. I know their golden era is kind of going, but they still.
It's still a
beat-
good team.
Did they beat us? No, we drew to them, didn't we?
yeah. I'm sorry. Kevin De Bruyne can.
Yeah.
I
De
don't.
Bruyne,
He'll
Lukaku,
create more
Doku,
chances than our midfield will.
Trossard. They've still got a good team.
Yeah, Trossard this season's been unreal. I wouldn't be surprised if he scores more goals than Lukaku this tournament.
I've got him in my FPL.
Have you?
Yeah.
I bet they gassed Courtois fit again.
Yeah.
He's not going, is he?
No, he's not.
Is he not?
No, I didn't think he was.
There's a keeper who plays in Germany. Casteels is their number one
is he a
star.
Wolfsburg
Yeah,
keeper,
you
is
see
he?
Yeah.
Wolfsburg.
That's wild. Why
And-
would you not start Courtois?
Because he's only just come back from injury. He hasn't been part of the Belgium squad for months.
But he's still unreal.
He
Should get straight in. Well,
but he just hasn't played with any of them in ages.
But that Lunin, who played for Real Madrid, he was the goalkeeper the entire season. Courtois was like fit for the Champions League final, and only for the Champions League final. And they brought him back in.
I'm pretty
That
sure
says something about
almost
him.
from the last few games that Courtois played for the rest of the season, didn't concede a goal either.
I was going to
Top
say
goal
something.
scorer. What else is there?
Golden Glove.
Yeah, player of the tournament.
Yeah, so on the topic of Courtois and that, I think Golden Glove will go to Neuer. I think Germany will win it, and I'm going optimistic. I think it'll be an England-Germany final.
Oh, can you imagine?
And I think Neuer will... He's going to go out with a bang.
I think Pickford, Golden Glove.
He won last Euros, didn't he?
He's going to win it this year.
Yeah.
Has that ever been done, back-to-back Golden Gloves?
I know I've said Portugal are probably going to win it, in my opinion, but I do also think England will probably win it too.
But they can't both win.
So you think England-Portugal final then?
Yeah.
Nah.
Germany, France for me.
To be honest, that's the most favourable final for us as well. I think if we beat anybody, we beat Portugal.
I'd love a Germany-England final.
The pressure, though,
mate.
man.
Yeah.
Beating
That's proper football.
Yeah.
football heritage.
Yeah.
Beating
I've
them in their
seen
own backyard.
Germany have sent a statement out of like any England fans coming to the.
Just don't be a dick.
It's like
That's not their exact
Don't-
words, would it?
Yeah.
coming to the Euro. It's like don't be do that song. Don't sing that song and don't be a dick or something,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Well, goalkeeper, Golden Glove.
Neuer.
Probably Neuer or Pickford.
I
don't
want
care.
Pickford. I do think that'll be the final. Germany, England.
Who's the Spanish keeper?
Raya.
Kepa.
Who do they play? Raya.
They play Raya, yeah.
He's had a good season for Arsenal now.
I don't
Then
think
again,
he'll
he's
be-
had a
He's
he's
just
had a
got-
quality
he's got the
defence.
goal.
Yeah, but look their group. They've got Croatia, Italy.
The Spanish defence is
Yeah.
good as well, though, to be fair.
So I think Spain
Torres.
Spain win that group, but they don't
Rodri,
keep clean
Insigne.
sheets.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I think Spain will be
Spain
very solid
will be a good
defensively.
team.
Yeah,
I
not
just
not
don't-
enough to get through to the semis.
No, I think
I think
defensively,
they're
I
average.
just don't think going forward they're that good. Like, if you think about, you've got like Rodri in midfield, Gavi, and in fact,
I think Gavi's injured.
Gavi's
They
injured.
play
Pedri.
Pedri and
Danny Olmo, I
Dani
think
Olmo. Yeah.
they play.
Paul Torres at the back next to,
I don't know if they play him, do they?
yeah.
I think they do, yeah.
They've got Laporte, haven't they? And they've got Le Normand or something.
Yeah.
That's already better than our centre halves.
Oh yeah.
So
Got like Grimaldo, the left back from
Yeah.
Leverkusen as
He's
well.
in my fantasy.
Yeah, but he's a system player. I think. I don't
Yeah.
think he'll.
He's
As an out and out left back, I'm not
but
sure.
I think like they won't concede many goals, but I just don't think they'll score that many. So I don't think Raya's a bad shout for Golden Glove.
But I just don't think they'll play many games because they won't get past the quarters.
Yeah, true.
They only play 5
I
games.
think
That's it.
they could shock you.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Spain do get to the semis, I won't be shocked because it's still Spain.
Yeah.
But I can't see them getting past the other 4 teams that we mentioned.
What's the next question?
Top scorer.
Yeah, other end of the pitch.
Harry Kane.
I'm going Mbappe.
I'm going to go Mbappe.
Because I think now that Giroud's not in that team, like...
Mbappe's got to step up.
No,
I
but
put a good bet on
Giroud,
earlier.
Giroud notoriously scored he said top scorer ever.
Yeah.
Like, and he played in major tournaments with Mbappe, and his numbers were up there. But I'm sorry, he's inevitable, man.
It could be someone that you just don't expect. Don't know. Could be like someone in the group stage that
Xherdan
gets
Shaqiri.
gets 6 goals.
Who plays
that
up from
bet?
Frost
I put that bet on earlier.
France to reach the final. Bruno Fernandes most tournament assists, and Lukaku top Belgium scorer. 80 to 1. Fucking hell.
I don't think he'd be top Belgian scorer. I think Trossard will score more than him.
Maybe, but you'd have thought Lukaku, really. Like, if you're
He'll
going
be
to
He'll
go
be on
off,
pens.
He'll be on pens.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a bad bet. 80 to 1. It's worth a go, isn't it?
worth a couple quid.
Well, I think we all agree that England are getting to at least the semis. But we knew that even before we started recording today.
Even though, yeah, we've all...
Yeah.
You changed your tune from the beginning.
Fuck it, it's going home.
I think it's coming.
I think the more you talk about it, the more the hope.
And I
is,
think
man, this one kills you every time.
Do we all agree that Germany get into the final? They're the hosts.
Yeah.
They've got a good team on paper.
England, Germany final. We're chanting the song. It's coming home.
We're not chanting the song.
I meant it's coming home song.
That's the song I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 lines.
3-0 England. Harry Kane to score all
Hat-trick.
3.
This might be a bit controversial, but I think Bellingham is going to have the most bang average
Stinky,
tournament.
yeah.
I don't think it's going to be stinky. I just think he'll probably get like an assist
One
or
assist,
two,
yeah.
and
I
it'll
know
be
what
given
you
to
mean.
him on a play. I think the press, the hype is too much for him to be like.
We should be backing him.
No, I know, but like
We're going to win the tournament.
He's on my shirt.
Yeah, 5-0 England,
We haven't-
Bellingham hat-trick.
we haven't spoke about player of the tournament yet. That's the last question.
Bellingham.
I think Foden will be shit.
I think Foden and Bellingham are going to be the two most underwhelming players.
Yeah.
I fucking hope not, because
I
that's
think-
how like.
No, but we do this every tournament.
I reckon Bowen will be our best player.
Bowen.
Really?
I think he'll come off the bench and score the winner against Serbia, and then Southgate has to start him, and then he turns out to have an absolute worldie
I'd
tournament.
love that. I'd rather that, to be honest, than
Bowen.
Foden.
I think he's class.
I think
Yeah.
Bowen is like one of our biggest threats going forward, like goal scorers. I mean, you look
That
at numbers in the
game
league.
against Belgium like a couple months ago. He was really good. I think it was a Belgium game. He was like a standout player.
Yeah.
He was very good.
So there was the argument at the time, Bowen or Gordon, and I was more Bowen. Granted, different wings.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were doing our 5-side. That was the very first episode of the pod, actually.
It was, yeah.
10
episodes ago. How cute.
I think player of the tournament, if Germany are going to win it, I think it could be like a Musiala.
I think Vert's more likely, yeah.
Verts and then Musiala, young player of the tournament.
I think Bruno Fernandes. It hates me.
I
kills
kind
me
of
to
know what you
say.
mean. I
just
feel
hate
like
the guy.
he's
I
going to
can't
have a good
stand him.
tournament.
I don't.
I think he will.
I don't
Him or
I hate him that much. I
Bernardo
refuse
Silva.
to believe it.
David Silva.
Bernardo.
Bernardo.
I'd rather Bernardo.
I like Bernardo.
Yeah.
Bernardo.
Shit on a desert island.
No, he was in a night out in Thailand.
That was how it was.
Yeah,
That's it, yeah.
If you love fancy Premier League and you love the Euros and you love the Beer Belly
England.
Ballers podcast, then join our Beer Belly Ballers podcast, Fancy Euro League, using the link in the description.
Well, the code
Well done.
will be here.
The code will be on the screen.
It'll
now.
be on Instagram as well.
Ding.
Can't wait to
Nice one.
beat you all.
And the winner gets a crate of beers from Smeed.
Hey, thank
Yeah.
you for
Yeah.
listening. Right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Come on, England!
Go on, England.